Hi everyone, I am hopeful we have sound today. I'm not sure because some people said they could hear me on Saturday and some people said they couldn't. So I'm now trying to do this from my phone and I'm praying that it works. And I'm not sure if I'll see the comments and things up the side. So if you come on board, if you can just put a little thumbs up if you can hear me. If not, I may have to cease and desist until I get this sorted. It's on my laptop, weird. Anyway. Spiritual Breadcrumbs. I'm Debbie A. Anderson and welcome to Monday. I'm hopeful you've had a chance to watch the weekly reading, which I posted yesterday, and that it will give you some insights and foresights for this coming week. So this week, as I mentioned last week, just very briefly, Spiritual Breadcrumbs will be aligned, connected, matched, whatever you like to call it, with a Rumi quote. I found a couple last week when I was looking for something else. Whoever's on, can you put a thumbs up or something that you can hear me? And I'm hopefully it will show up in there. Hi, great. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, me and electronics, that's something I screw up. So this week, going back to Spiritual Breadcrumbs on our focus, I'm doing a connection with a Rumi quote and the spiritual connection. He was a very spiritual man, poet, R-U-M-I, and I will pop the quote that we're going to use today in the feed afterwards so you can have a look at it. So today it's called Wake Up. Go figure, you wake up. So the quote is, "The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep." And of course, I love this because it's amazingly the way spirit do this. For me, they have this knack of waking me up early hours of the morning. And personally, very early in the morning, very early. So, you know, like sometimes 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And as my Scottish friends would say, in the wee hours, But anyway, this is because they can get your full attention. You're in REM sleep, most of you, and those night workers, and maybe you get woken at weird times during the day. So this is when they have our full attention. We're there, we can wake up, and sometimes like, okay, what do you want off me? You know, rubbing eyes and trying to wake up. And this is what I love about the quote. So what does the dawn tell you? In the quote, for me, the secrets the dawn reveals is sometimes for me, sometimes it's questions maybe I've asked of spirit or things I've toyed over or mulled over in my mind. And sometimes, more often than not, they're for us all. And many of those get shared in the spiritual breadcrumbs that get sprinkled out by me. And they're always through spirit. So yes, it is time to wake up. Oh, frozen, but you can still hear me. Oh, good. I can't expect everything. Come on, it's me and electronics. I screw up everything really quickly. Anyway, so back to the spiritual breadcrumbs. So it's always time to wake up as far as spirit is concerned, or where spirit are concerned. And when it's time to step into your spiritual beingness, your spiritual self, and you're feeling that sort of something within you, but you're not quite sure what it is, it's usually spirit knocking on that door, waking us up. And yes, early hours of the morning. When they do wake us up, be aware of the communication. If you can't hear it, sense it. And if it's a question that you've asked of spirit, like, when will this happen? Or can you help me with this? Then link into that and say, okay, how can you help me? Is this what you're communicating? Is this what you're telling me today? And then build on it. So next time you get that early morning wake-up call, even if you feel you're not initially aware, this is spirit calling for your attention. Because sometimes we are just thinking, yeah, well, I've not had a communication from them in a long time, or yeah, I don't know that they communicate with me. Just go with the flow and see what transpires, because it will open up. And the more we work that muscle, as I say, then the easier it becomes. So yes, I love that quote. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell, like whispers. They're like sounds that we hear. Don't go back to sleep. All right, so the cards today. Vibrational Energy Oracle deck is the first card I'm going to pull. Let's see what I get. Oh, and it's funny, the back card is openness, the last card on there. So I feel that is very much. Oh, I've got cards falling all over the place. Put it up there. All righty. Next card coming from the Vibrational Earth Children's deck. I have to move them. They're precariously balanced. Yeah, not precariously balanced. Most of them have gone on the floor now. Okay. And there is the one for the children's deck. Our inner self, our inner child. Last one I'm going to pull from the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck. I have to be really careful. I've sort of got my phone. My gosh. Oh, I went off and then it came back. All right, so I've got the 3 cards. Let's quickly get them done before we lose connection completely. Smell the roses, yes. Take time to just allow it to happen. We don't have to rush into anything. We don't have to assume, okay, what's the message? Give it to me clear and crystal and blah, 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 blah. And then, because that way we get distracted from it. Whereas if we just sit back, take a breath, smell the roses per se, and see what transpires. And I love this because the children's card, the inner child card, sort of connects with it in its essence, because it's just playing around. Just play around with it. Don't have expectations that have you, I need to know this, I need this from spirit, why aren't they communicating it with me? Just allow it to transpire. Like the little boy is blowing bubbles there. There's somebody up in the top there floating. There's this top. Okay, so just play with it. Up early hours of the morning, just let it be there. Oh yes, I can see it's a little bit rocky. We also had a hurricane last night, so internet may be a bit patchy today. I'm just thankful I have it. Last card from the I Am Vibrational. I am choosing the way I feel in my vibrational self. So again, that's that confirmation. Look at that, 2 lots of roses. So that connection we have with ourselves is as important as that connection we have with everything else. Don't dismiss it. I used to dismiss it and go, yeah, that can't be what it is, because I would probably want that. Because sometimes spirit, when they transpire or something transpires, they don't literally give us what we want. They give us what we need. So love those cards today. Thank you very much for watching. I will post them on there. And I also post the Rumi quote, the breeze at dawn has secrets to tell. Don't go back to sleep. And each day this week, we're going to have a different Rumi quote. So if there's one you particularly like, you'd like me to chat about, pop it in the feed, because I'd like to look it up and see what comes from it and how that connects with what Spirit want to share with us this week. Have a vibrational week. If you haven't watched the video for the weekly reading, do so. There's lots of great insights in there, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully at 9 a.m. MST. Have a great day, everyone. Vibrational blessings.